Alright, so tonight is the opening of Descent of Dragons, the latest expansion from Hearthstone. Really looking forward to this one. It's going to be kind of exciting. So we're going to do some pack openings. We're going to do some decks. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of things here tonight. Let's take that down. I do have a new Be Right Back screen for you guys. In the event that I have to bail out for a moment, you'll see that little screen up there. I'm actually kind of toughing it out tonight. Hello. I'm actually toughing it out a little bit tonight. I'm fighting a little bit of a stomach bug, so if I have to abruptly take a break, I'll throw that Be Right Back screen and I'll be right back. But the show must go on because it's opening of pack nights and I wasn't going to miss that. So we shall see how this goes. So you can see down here in the corner here, I've saved up 6,500 gold, which is more than I usually do, which is really good. Thank you. I'm going to need the luck. We've also got packs to open up. So wanted to go ahead and show you when I opened up Hearthstone, I got my bundled Legendary, which was a golden copy of none other than Waxadread. So we've got a golden Waxadread out of our bundle, so that was really, really cool. What you'll see here on the side here is I've actually gone ahead and preloaded 16 decks. These are decks that I'm interested in playing, and what I've done is I've loaded them up from the copy command where you can bring in you can have it come over and build these for you, and I've built them. The dragon cards are all missing, so now what will happen is as I open the decks, these will fill in as I open the packs, excuse me, and then I can come back here, and once we're done I can see which one of these decks, if any of them, we completed or that we're close to. Now I know I say never to craft on the first night of expansion. That's really, really good advice. But I may do that just to play around a little bit because, well, I'm not exactly hurting for dust right now at about 800 or 900. So we may do a little bit of that. I actually think if you don't have Crowd Roaster yet, I think that's going to be a really good card in Descent of Dragons. I believe it's from, I don't remember which expansion that was from. Maybe Witchwood. I'm not sure. But anyway, I think Crowd Roaster is going to be something that is going to be a pretty strong dragon. We'll see how it compares to the other dragons. So without further ado, the other thing I wanted to show you is over here in the shop. So if you come to the shop, they've got all, they've redone this all. There's Sylvanas Windrunner. Everybody loves Sylvanas. I'm not her biggest fan. Don't throw anything at me. But you also notice that right now you can get Tyrande Whisperwind for free. So be sure you log in. Be sure you go ahead and jump on the free Tyrande Whisperwind. Blah, 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 blah. So we will go ahead and there we go. Now we have Tyrande. So now we can get the interactions between her and Malfurion. I'm sure you guys, and the card back. Excellent. Sure you guys know that Priest and Warrior are two of my favorite Hearthstone classes. Absolutely love both those classes. So kind of a little bummed. It looks like Warrior in Descent of Dragons is kind of going aggro, which I'm more of a control lover. But there's one card in Descent of Dragons, Plate Breaker, and it destroys your opponent's armor. And in my best Goblin voice, we hates it. So, all right. So let's go over here. Now, one thing that I was a little confused about, that you may be a little confused about, is I was like, where are my Galacrons? Because I figured they would be like the login thing. But you actually have to go over here to the pack opening screen, and that's where you'll see this chest. And this chest has all your Galacrons. So once you open this screen up, boom. And here come your 5 Galacrons. So we've got Warlock, Warrior, Priest, Rogue, and Shaman. Okay, well that's the best pack I can possibly get. 5 Legendaries, I'm done. Thank you very much. No, just kidding. So we now have all our Galacrons. All right. so we'll go ahead. Somebody showed me this trick last time over here in shop. I hope it works. Let's see. Here we go. Card packs. Descent of Dragons. Okay. Now somebody showed me a trick. There we go. Okay. So basically when you come on the screen, like I've got 6,500 gold. I would really just like to buy 65 packs. Just 60 packs, I guess will be fine. So basically if you double click right here where it says 1 pack at 100, you're going to get this screen. It says, how many packs would you like to purchase with gold? Quantity cannot exceed 50. I can't do 60. All right, well, we'll do 50. And okay. 5,000 gold. Yes, I will do that. Boom. Okay. Well, now I don't want 50 packs. Let's do 10. I'm going to leave myself up 500 gold just to see if I want to mess around with some of the other expansions here. So we'll do another 1,000 gold. Oh, that was so much easier than what I went through for Saviors of Old Doom because I didn't know about that. I literally clicked it like 60 times. Oh my word. So the other thing is that you'll get this quest. I don't know if everybody gets the same one. But what I got was Dragons Descend, play 30 cards in your mode, and you get yet another pack, which is pretty awesome. So, totally dig that. Alright. So now we have our packs. It's time to open them. 126. So, like I did before, I've got my handy dandy pen here. I've got a little piece of paper right here. Because we are going to go with the pity timer, which means that in the first 10 packs, I'm guaranteed a legendary, and then every 40 packs, at least every 40 packs after that, a legendary. So we'll see how it goes. So right off the bat here. All right, I like starting in this corner. Well, pack number 1 is a dud. Dragon's Horde. It's a rogue card. Okay, wasn't. I don't pay too much attention to the spin it to win it. Woo! I don't pay too much attention to the commons because with 120 packs, I'm essentially going to get all the commons. I'm pretty much going to get all the rares at that point. So I'm just really concentrating on epics and legendaries. So nothing doing there. Awaken. That's an invoke. There's my rare. Utgard Grapple Sniper. That was that thing we did. I don't know if you guys played in Wrath of the Lich King, but you got a grapple to get around before you could fly in the Wrath of the Lich King content. That was pretty cool. Kind of like, there's another expansion that did that, where you got a grapple to get around. I think it was it BFA that did that? No. Was it Legion? Might have been Legion. Yeah, I think Legion did. Oh, here we go. Number 1. Okay, go ahead. Knock that out. All right. So let's see what we got here. I'm not super hoping for anything in particular this time around. A lot of them look really interesting, so we'll see what we get here. This is our first legendary, so here we go. Chinvala. It's a mage minion. After you cast 3 spells in a turn, summon a 5/5 elemental. Kind of a tempo card. That one was not at all on my radar. So, alright, so we're at pack 123. 1, 2, 3. So we're guaranteed our next one by 83. Alright, let's keep moving. Moving. Wow, that is a really bright font. Is that Quick? Wow, it's a really long name. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is just going to be another ordinary pack. Diving Griffin, a rush card for Hunter. Okay. Boom. I always thought it started in the upper right for some reason. Oh, the Violet Spellwing. That's the friendship burb from Legion. really hoping I'd be able to participate in that this time around. Based on an old AOL quick stop Nirvana? Okay. Like Teen Spirit? Because that was my jam back in the day. I'm dating myself. I haven't done that in a while. Let's see what we got here. Amber Watcher. This is going to be such a cool card. This is one of, and there's Bad Luck Albatross. That is going to be a really important card. For the... That's going to really mess with the Highlander decks. And really, it's going to disrupt any decks. There's Depth Charge. This new anti-aggro. Love anti-aggro cards. Although I would trade Depth Charge to get rid of Plate Breaker, but that's beside the point. Okay. So here we go. Nothing yet. Okay, just kind of Whispers of Evil. That's a cool Phase Stalker. So more secret hunter support. I was talking with one of my followers on Twitter. He's a big hunter player. I'm like, well, I'm a big... He doesn't like warrior and priest. I'm like, man, if only we could trade. Kronks! Oh, wow. And the new Ysera. Kronks is really cool. New Ysera is kind of cool. I saw somebody playing that on, I think it was Regis' stream. Alright. Ritual Chopper Invoke. That's a warrior card. They really want warrior to be kind of an aggressive deck, I think. Almost... Well, the thing is there's almost like negative synergy between Quests and Galakron. Oh, there we go. First Epic. Alright, first Epic. And it's going to be Grave Rune. There's going to be some really, really funky stuff to do with Grave Rune. Epic! Transmogrifier. Transform into a legendary, a random legendary minion. The problem with that is that, like, you could high roll that and you could low roll that. So that could go really, really well, or that could go really, really poorly. Right, this is just another ordinary one. Sky Raider. That's going to be a good card too, I think. Another Phase Stalker. Evasive Draconoid. These cards haven't worked out great in the past. Those you can't target me kind of spells. Alright. Praise Galakron. Disciple of Galakron. There's our rare. Skyclaw. I really haven't seen a ton of Paladin decks. In fact, I don't have a single Paladin deck queued up. Because I just haven't seen one that really speaks to me. Time Rip. Yeah, that'll be a good in Galakron Priest. Right. Aeroponics. The developers are bound and determined that Treant Druid is going to be a thing. So I do have a Treant Druid queued up. I don't know how well it's going to work. So let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, Epic. And a rare. Another Aeroponics. Okay, let's see what we got for Epic. Give me something good. Ramming Speed! Force a minion to attack one of its neighbors. That's almost Super Collider, isn't it? I mean, that's in a spell. It's a 3-mana spell that does essentially what Super Collider does as a weapon. So there's that new card that steals your opponent's weapon. So I wonder... Now, the only problem with that versus Super Collider is that you're only going to get one use out of that, whereas you can get multiple uses out of Super Collider. So, Golden Scale Rider. I've seen a lot of people using Scale Rider. Strength in Numbers. Side quest. Okay, here's the first side quest I've seen. Spend 10 mana on minions. Summon a minion from your deck. Doesn't seem super strong. Crazed Netherwing. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but in Priest, one of the expansions where the Dragon Priest was really popular, they had a card like this called Dustbreaker. And it did the same thing, although this one also hits face. I know that Warlock and Priest are kind of different classes, but I think it could be another good board clear. Can you have a quest and a side quest at the same time? I would think so. I don't honestly know, but I would think so because I think they occupy different space on the UI. If your deck has no neutral cards, equip a 4/2 True Silver Salmon. So no neutral cards, nothing but Paladin cards. Okay, maybe that'll be something to look into. An all Paladin card deck. Golden Rare. Ah, there's a Corrupt Elementalist. Very good. That's a good card in Galakron Shaman. Stowaway. Very good. Very good. That's a Waxadread support card. So, add a lackey to your hand, gain 3 armor. But Plate Breaker! Nice animation on this, by the way. Not sure where this card back came from, though. Golden Sky Raider. Okay, maybe do a little Pirate Warrior later. Alright. Chrono Breaker. Alright, so 109. Should see another legendary pretty soon, I would imagine. Another Stowaway. Azure Explorer, that's a really good looking card. Divine Shield. They're really trying this can't be targeted thing. I wonder how it's going to turn. It's like my 3rd Phase Stalker. There's always that one card that I get like 8 copies of. Oh yeah, the new Lackey that discovers a dragon? Yeah, Dragon Lackey's going to be insane. Oh, there we go. What pack was this? There we go. So we're ahead of schedule. That's good. We didn't run out the pity timer. Alright, can we get a Kronks? Maybe a Kronks? Yeah, let's open these other ones first. I don't know when it determines there's another Zealot. I don't know when it determines, like, was this determined when I bought the pack, or was this determined when I opened the pack, or is this determined when I flip it? Kronks? Dragon Rider Tauritha. Give a dragon your hand. So this is a hand buff card. Hand buff has not worked. Alright, so Dragon Rider. Tauritha. And Waxadread. And that Mage Legendary. Got the Mage Legendary. When you buy it, they announce the timing, I think. That makes sense. So, alright, so this is 107. So that was 108. So, 108. So that was about 15, I guess. About 15 packs. That's not bad. So the next one must come before 68. So let's see what happens. That was one of these I got back to back, which was really cool. There's an epic. Love all the goldens. Parachute Brigand, that's going to be a really good card in Pirate Warrior, I think. Alright, so let's see what we get here. Cumulo Maximus. If you have overloaded mana crystals, deal 5 damage. Well, I guess there are some overload cards, but Shaman's more into battle cries right now than overload. There's really an overload deck right now for Shaman. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. No rares, but I got another epic. That is a cool looking card. Lifesteal. I may have to work on a Paladin deck. And this is Sanctuary, another Paladin card. This is a side quest. Take no damage for a turn. So this one would really confuse people, but I believe it's basically you've got to go and then your opponent's got to go. So it's the turn they're talking about here is actually both players going. So yeah, if you can protect yourself or not have to use your weapon, you can get a taunt in play. So alright. Nether Breath. There's really 2 ways to build Warlock that I've seen. You build a dragon a dragon handlock. The new Warlock Legendary would be really cool, by the way. I'd love to get Valdris. Or you go with Galakron and then you're doing like a zoo. I think if you've got a smaller collection, you're going to want to go more with the zoo. Should have said like until your next turn. Yeah, that would have probably worked better. If you got a smaller collection, then is that Grapple Sniper again? I'm gonna get quite a few of those. If you got a smaller collection, I think the Galakron Zoo typically is cheaper, and you're going to get the Galakron for free when you log in. So that's probably the way you're going to want to go. If you got a larger collection, then the hand lock, especially if you proc a Valdris off one of your packs. Seal Fate. Deal 3 damage to an undamaged character. So that's like a grown-up backstab a little bit. Well, it's only 1 more damage, but you get the invoke off of it. Which for Rogue is interesting because it's a draw engine. Which I've seen a pretty interesting Malagos Rogue build. I'm typically not into combo decks like that. Another Nether Breath, another Grave Rune. Okay, I really hope when you play Shrew Badier that he needs to say something like, I am Groot. Although he can't say I am Groot because, well, I mean, that would be like copyright problems. But still, that's Groot. I am Groot. Alright, ooh, epic. Alright, Chrono Breaker. That's a priest minion. Oh! Deal 3 damage. Basically, they reprinted Dustbreaker. No, it's a Death Rattle, though. See, Dustbreaker was a battle cry, which made it much better. This is a... That's a Death Rattle. Okay, let's see what we get for our epic. Another Cumulus Maximus. Alright, so... Not great on the epic there, but we'll take it. Because, well, I don't really enjoy it, do I? Okay, Firehawk. Candle Breath, that's good. Another Amber Watcher, Praise Galakron. Lightning Breath, very powerful card in Shaman, especially in Dragon Shaman. The Galakron. I think it's like Bombardier, but a shrub. Shrubadier. No, I would believe that. Alright, nothing much doing here. Tempest was free, Corrosive Breath. There's that Parachute Brigand. Storms, Wrath. Okay, well this is an overload. But that's more like give your interest one. So that's supporting more of a wide board Bloodlust Shaman. Alright. No? Okay. I like the art on that Twin Tyrant. That's nice. Zuldrak Ritualist. Summon 3 random 1-cost minion for your opponent. Oh, okay, so it's a big taunt that gives your opponent a board. There's some decks that would work against. Wouldn't want to do that against the Token Druid though. Don't want to give him tokens. Well, that's cool looking. I had 2 1/1 Pirates hand. The problem with Pirate Warrior, man, you better. There's a poisonous. You just gotta let it live. It's a beast too, initial beast. The problem with Pirate Warrior is you really gotta kill your opponent. Breath of Dreams. So I've seen that kind of that Dragon Druid kind of idea. Okay, nothing doing there. Alright, Crazy Another Wing, so... Okay, so we hit at 108, so we're about 13 packs into the next run. So we get here. Dragon's Horde. Rogue. That looks kind of cool. Learn Draconic. Another side quest, so... Spend 8 mana on spells. I don't think that's going to be super hard. That was one of the preview cards that they released. Alright. Coming along. Oop, got an epic. Alright, Depth Charge. And what's our epic? Toxic Reinforcements. Ooh, Leper Gnomes. Very nice. That's more of an aggressive-minded hunter, I would think. Maybe a quest hunter. That quest I think is a little underrated. I thought it was the worst quest going to unseal the vault, but I think it's actually a little underrated because it can work. Get a wide board and ooh, Squall Hunter. It's like a shaman today. Another overload, so it's definitely some. There he is. We hates it. Boo. Another Crept Elementalist. Not a big fan of Plate Breaker. 8. Okay. Seal Fate again. So I think I'm going to wind up with most of the rares, all of the commons. That's just going to be okay. Just with this many packs, I'm just going to wind up with it. Another depth charge. Wow, that's a couple of different depth charges. Depends on how prevalent aggro gets as to whether depth charge is going to see play. It's a tech card, basically. There are a lot of tech cards in this expansion. I mean, like, I would think like an expansion like Boomsday, you know, would fit the tech card kind of thing, but they really went crazy with tech card. So here's one of the Galakron support cards for Warlock, where you're buffing your minions, wide board, you know, buff minions kind of game plan. Zoo, basically. Dragon Caster. Your next turn. Your next spell this turn costs 0. Okay. Dragon Poacher. I've seen a lot of play of that one. Alright, another epic. Let's get some good. Grizzled Wizard. All classes. Swap hero powers with your opponent until the next turn. That could be interesting. Especially with all the Galakron hero powers. Time Rip. Ooh, man, check out the art on that. It's beautiful. Alright, 88. So we are 20 packs into this run. So we're now tipping the scales a little bit more toward getting the legendary than not. Righteous Cause. Side quest. Okay, so this is some of us, so supporting kind of a wide board paladin kind of idea. Don't know how well that's going to work. Not without the. They used to have that. Better than Rising Grizzard. They used to have that legendary guy that would turn everything into a 3/3, and then he would be a 3/6. That really supported that wide board game plan pretty well. I love that artwork. Dwarven Sharpshooter. Lackey. Invoke Sand Breath. Again, kind of a buff. Problem with these buff cards is you better have something on board, or else they really aren't going to do you any good. Okay, kind of a long run here. Sunkeeper Terem. That was him. Yes. Actually, I don't think I ever got him. It's one of those I never got around to crafting. Another depth charge. How many freaking depth charges have I gotten? 85? Getting kind of long in the tooth on this run. Dragon's Horde. Let's do this. Let's change our card back. I think I've got it on random, right? Whoops, wrong button. Do I have it on random? Maybe I don't have it on random. No, I don't have it on random. I got it on this one. Is that Tyrande? Not sure what card back that is. Alright. Breath of the Infinite. Only damage enemies. Okay, so some more AoE for Priest. We lost Light Bomb. Again. So, good AoE. Because they're your more control-minded decks are going to need lots of AoE. Oh, there it is. There it is. Golden Rare of Tree Enforcements. They want that tree in deck. Alright. Valdris? Maybe Kronks? Let's get something good here. And the survey says Flick Skyshiv. Okay. Yeah, this is a anti-Pogo kind of card, which Pogo's not really that big of a deal, but any of those kind of copy kind of things that can really mess up. Alright, so that was pack 83. So that was Flick. Pack 83. So down to pack 43 for our next one. Guaranteed. Okay. Another crazy, another wing. Got quite a few of those too. Oh, there's an epic. Another Bad Luck Albatross. Excellent. And the Grave Rune. Come on, give me something good. Chromatic egg. Secretly discover a dragon to hatch into. And hatch. And it's a neutral. It's a 0/3. Definitely kind of an egg build I'm seeing here. Could definitely do something with an egg build. I wonder if there'll be a... Ooh! Lucky proc. That was quick. That was very quick. Alright. See if we can get ourselves a Valdris or a Kronks. Nozdormu. 4 mana, 8/8. Set each player's mana crystals to 10. 4 mana, 8/8. Paladin. Whew. That was not the effect I would think of for Nozdormu. So we got Flick, Nozdormu, that Mage guy, and Waxadread. And the Dragon Rider. Really got to find a Paladin deck because I've got a lot of Paladin cards. Oh, got an epic. Storm's Wrath, come on, something good. Skyfin, all classes. If you're holding a dragon, summon 2 random Murlocs. Ah, I gotta love Murlocs. Nothing there. I forgot to write down what pack that was. We were at 43 for the next one. Probably it's only like 5 packs, so I want to say 38. I'll pay better attention next time. Alright. 77 to go. You can use 14 mana the turn you play. That should have some combo enabling, I would think. Which I'm not huge on. Can't be frozen. I'm not huge on combo decks, but that sounds kind of interesting. Poacher. Poacher's seen a lot of play in the early days here. Dragonblight Cultist. There's a Galakron. Yep, another buff card. Oh. Wow. So rare, a golden rare Dragoncaster, and then an epic. That's a pretty good pack. It's a pretty good pack right there. Cobalt Sticky Fumes. So that's the card I was talking about earlier, where you steal your opponent's weapon. I think they're really targeting. Well, I would have thought they were targeting Bomb Warrior, but I actually think here now they're just targeting Pirate Warrior, who's going to be a problem, I think, in the early days, until Control kind of gets their decks optimized, and you know how much you can drop out in order to keep your anti-aggro package in there, but still pull off your Control game plan. We'll see how that works out. Ooh, another golden Visualist. Awaken. Quite a few of those guys. Rain of Fire. Yep, so Warlock's got AoE in, because we got AoE from the Dragon Handlock side, and it's got tokens for the Galakron Zoo side. And Lightning Breath. Now, I'm not going to do what I did in Rise of Shadows and Saber of Dooms and try to force a Lucent Bark deck to work. I've given up on Lucent Bark. Although, watch it out, there'll be a Lucent Bark deck at some point. But Faceless Corruptor, transform one of your minions into a copy of this. Think about that. That could be some interesting applications there. I like the little hat on that guy. Reinforcements. It's again that Treant deck they're trying to support. Alright. Skyclot's on a Paladin. Your other mechs have +1 attack. That would be a really cool card in Battlegrounds if they put him in. Spin it around a little bit, see if we can get something good out of this one. Nope. Oh, Golden Common, okay. I don't tend to disenchant my Goldens. I really like the way they look, so I'm usually not hurting for dust, so I guess I should, but I don't, because that's just how I roll. Another Chrono Breaker. Okay. Alright. Seen a bunch of Awakens too. There's another Corrupt Elementalist. Problem is I get like a bunch of the same. Like I should get all the commons, but I usually wind up missing a couple just because I give them to Lazul. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of Lazul a little bit. Oh, there's an epic. Golden Rare, wow. That's a discover a legendary minion from another class. That could be interesting. That's kind of a quest rogue kind of support. Let's see, get some good. Lightford, wow. I have gotten a ton of Paladin cards. And that's like the one class that I was not prepared to play. And another one of these, if your deck has no neutral. I'm trying to create an archetype here of like a pure Paladin or something. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but that's what they're trying to do, I think. Okay. Paladin's like the one deck I hadn't found one that really did well for me, so we have to snoop around a little bit and find me a Paladin, because I've got a bunch of cards. And really, in these early days of the expansion, it's really about what card support you've got, because unless you're just going to, spend a whole lot of real money or a whole lot of dust, to build. But last thing you want to do, I mean, I've been burned too many times in Hearthstone where you think it's the legendary. It's like, oh yeah, this is the meta legendary. This is the one you got to have, and 2 weeks later, it no longer sees play. And something else that was kind of underrated those first couple of weeks becomes like the one you got to have. Like, I don't remember how long it took us to identify Ziliax was going to be like the legendary. Like, if you have no others, you got to get Ziliax, which I think he's rotating in the spring. Oh, a bunch of those grapples, a bunch of sky claws. I think Ziliax is rotating, but I could be wrong. Okay. Hot air balloon, evasive worm, corrosive breath, parachute brigand. You're going to see a ton of that card, I'm telling you. Another bad luck Albatross. Wow. Okay, down under 60 now. Ooh. Epic. Secure the deck. That's a druid card. Attack twice with your hero, add 3 claw spells to your hand. Okay, so that's like maybe a token or aggressive deck? Claw spells? Or maybe, who is that legendary out of Roscon's Rumble that would proc if you attacked with your hero? It's just the meta, though. I feel like you kind of have to bite the bullet and craft what makes you happy. Yeah, there's definitely a certain amount of that. And I've certainly done that from time to time. Just craft a card. Who was it? The priest minion. The priest legendary that copies your opponent's deck. Like, that was just silly fun. Ooh. I can't remember what his name was. Archbishop? Archbishop. So, alright. Let's see what we get here. Something good. Envoy Lazul. Okay. Yep. So that's another Lazul kind of card. This is, you get to look at 3 and you have to guess which one is in your opponent's hand. Oh, Gronk. Okay. So that'll be interesting. I've seen some play of that. Okay. Yikes, getting down to the 50s. So I've procced 1, 2, 3. I've procced 4 out of my pack so far. 4 legendaries. Breath of the Infinite. Benedictus, yes. Alright, 55 to go. Should be hitting one soon, I think. No, we hit those 2 kind of quick. We should hit another one I think fairly quickly. What's really frustrating too in these early days is like it seems like everybody else has all the legendaries. Like they have all the best legendaries like right off the bat. And I don't know if they're just buying a lot more packs or if they're just crafting and they've got so much dust. But man, it just feels like everybody I play has complete decks like from the jump. So, and I guess to a certain extent I do that to a certain extent because I really once I get these packs I really don't buy a ton more packs. I start saving up for the next expansion. Although we've got a little, well, a lot of time. We got about 4 months. I would anticipate the next expansion will be in the April time frame. We'll lose the three. We'll lose the last 3, and then we'll be down to 4 expansions. It gets real hard to support the Highlanders at that point. So I expect when rotation comes around, we'll see the Highlander Mage and the Highlander Hunter kind of take a step back, I would think. Because it's just harder to do a Highlander deck when you've only got 4 sets worth of cards rather than 6. Right now, this should be the time for Highlander to shine. And I think there's a big Highlander Mage that's doing pretty well. Alright, 50 to go. So we're over halfway through our packs. Golden. That's pretty cool. That's a Warlock. Okay. Well, we need one in these next 9 to guarantee us at least 2 more. So, how many expansions will come out before Shadowlands? So, my pet theory on Shadowlands is it's not as close as BFA was when we saw it at BlizzCon. I think we'll get 2. I think we'll get 2 Hearthstone expansions before we see Shadowlands. Would be my guess. I mean, I could be right, I could be wrong, but that would be kind of my guess. Wow, that's another one of those Maximus. I've gotten like 3 of those, so just gonna dust him. All right, 8 to go, and ensure that I get 2. Nope. Diving Griffin, Jar Rush. Okay, that's like that warrior. And not Bellringer. The 1/2 Worgen. Oh, come on, something good. Fate Weaver, very good. I've seen this played quite a bit in Galakron. Of course, I'd love to be wrong for the people who are excited about Shadowlands. I know a lot of people are. Wow, another epic. Let's see what we got here. Embiggen. Give your minions. Give all minions deck +2/+2. They cost 1 more, up to 10. Okay, it's a 0 mana spell too. I know people are really, really excited about Shadowlands, and I don't want to rain on anybody's parade, but it's really not doing much for me. That particular storyline is not one that I'm really super excited about. So, but that's okay. I know other people are, and that's summon a 4/4 Griffin with Rush. Okay, I wonder. Are side quests considered spells? And would Zul'jin replay your side quests? Like, would it put your side quests back into play? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna get 2 more. Awesome. All right, come on. Valdris or Kronk? Valdris or Kronk? Malagos Aspect of Magic. The upgraded mage spells. Malagos. Aspect of Magic. Alright, so that's 2 mage legendaries that I've gotten. They are spells, so would Zul'jin play them? Alright, so 44 left. I'm guaranteed 1 more before we get down to 4, but that may be the last one we see, so let's see what happens. Depends on where we land. If it's close to the pity timer, I may get some more. We'll see how it goes. That's great. I love the art. They do such a great job on the art. The artists on these cards are just incredible. Like I can't hardly draw a stick figure, so I think artists are just. I mean, I know people are like, well, you can write, and yeah, I can write a little bit, but man, I guess it's the things that we can't do that really impress us. Because if I can do it, by the very fact that I can do it, it can't be that impressive, because I can do it. So. but that's really not a good way of thinking. So, but anyway, artists are cool. Love artists. Stormdraft. Like there's a lot of overload. I wonder if there's some overload synergy coming in the next set, because I don't think there's a ton of overload synergy in this set. Oh, another epic. Molten Breath. Deal 5 damage to a minion and gain 5 armor. I just wonder with Plate Breaker if Control Warrior is still popular, Plate Breaker is going to be all over the place. Veiled Worshipper. Draw. Oh yeah, like Warlock needs more draw. Alright, 40 to go. Here we go. We're in our last bit of run here. Okay. Like a bunch of crazy nether wings. I mean, ultimately too, because I'm having so much fun in Battlegrounds these days that I may not worry too much about the meta as far as what I'm crafting. I gotta do a Paladin deck though. Got to find me a good Paladin deck. Although it hasn't worked out well in the past. That kind of hand buff, it was just too slow in Ungoro. I think it was Ungoro. No, it was Mean Streets. Mean Streets of Gadgetsian. I can't talk today. Aeroponics. There's card draw. So maybe hand buff will work this time, but I kind of doubt it. Nope, nothing there. Elemental Allies. There's a side quest. Play an elemental 2 turns in a row. Draw 3 spells from your deck. That's a mage. Mage has got some decent elemental minions. So. Boop. Oh, another epic. Wow. Blowtorch Saboteur. Your opponent's next hero power costs 3. This is another kind of tech card. Trying to slow down your opponent's use of his hero power. So, it's a good one to have. Okay. Alright. We're 10 into the next run, so odds are still against us at this point. Every time you don't open a legendary, it gets a little bit easier to open the next ones. That bad luck protection they kind of built into Legion. Okay. Boom. Nothing in there. Ooh. Wow. I figured out to get those though. Alright. Nope. 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 And just a rare. Clear the way. Alright. Alright. 31. There we go. I had 2 made side quests. The first one was to spend mana spells. I cast the second one and it counted. Cool. I guess it should. I mean, technically it's a spell, so. The Zul'jak Ritualist. That's a big taunt. It's only 3 though, so he is vulnerable to Shadow Word Pain. One thing you're going to have to watch out with Galakron too is, especially Galakron for Priest, is one of the things that it can proc for Priest is that Cabal Shadow Priest. So I don't think many people will run Cabal, but it's a nice tempo swing if you proc that off of Galakron. I'm afraid that Galakron Priest is going to just be kind of limited by, well, what you wind up getting for minions. Like it's going to be very RNG. So I don't know if it's going to be that strong. I hope so. Be nice if it was, because I'm a priest player and a warrior player, and it doesn't look like I'm be playing much warrior. Unless it just that plate breaker is just not that big a deal. Maybe I'm overstating plate breaker, but as a control warrior player, it's something that definitely has my attention. All right, got another epic here. Dragons pack. Okay. Summon 3 spirit wolves with taunt. If you've invoked twice, give them +3/+3. So that can be +5/+6 spirit wolves, and they don't overload, whereas the regular spirit wolves do. So that's kind of cool. Golden rare. Okay. I typically keep my goldens. I mean, if you're got a smaller collection, you really need dust, and disenchant every golden if you've got the regular copy of it. Only keep a golden if that's the only copy of it that you've got. Or you got one golden, one non-golden. Well, then obviously keep that so you can have 2 copies of it if it's not a legendary, a non-legendary card. All right, getting down to it. Now we're probably not going to get Valdris and Kronk. So I may end up. I tell you that Kronk just seems like a Galakron support card, and with everybody getting Galakron, and Galakron being such a core mechanic to this expansion, I think it's almost going to be a must craft. I could be wrong though, but I don't think I am. I guess it depends on how strong the Galakron decks are though. But they gotta be pretty strong, I would think, because I mean, the whole expansion is kind of built around them to a certain extent, kind of like Cthulhu back in Whispers of the Old Gods. Alright. Arcane Breath. Till 2 units to minions for holding a dragon, discover a spell. Discover is always really nice. Come on. Lucky 20, lucky 20. Give it to me one more time. You guys want me to start singing? Probably not. Don't sing, Ted. my raid group, back when I raided, they got serenaded quite a bit, so. There's an epic. Let's see, we got Stormhammer for Hunter. Now, some people think that should really be a shaman weapon, but if you remember, the Wild Hammer dwarves were kind of hunters, and they definitely use Stormhammer, so. And I love Wild Hammer. They're so cool. One of my favorite races. I love that we're getting Wild Hammer tattoos in as a customization option in Shadowlands. That's going to be really cool. I'm definitely turning my Hunter into a Wild Hammer. Putting the tattoos on him. Double clear the way. 17. I'm going to get one more Legendary, and that's probably going to be it. Unfortunately. Oh, there's another epic. I really got to make me a Paladin. One deck I think is going to be interesting for Paladin, and I don't have the card to support it, but that OTK Holy Wrath with Shirvala. But with him, I think he's rotating soon, so... Whoa, hello. So I don't know if I'm going to craft him just to pull that deck off. But I think that with all the new heal options they've got, Paladin's going to have the ability to do a lot of healing. Breath of Dreams... 15. Come on. One more. You can do it. Nope. Storm's Wrath. Another Nether Breath. I wonder how many. I think I had like 7 Nether Breaths at this point. Candle Breath. My Waxodread deck really needs a legendary. Not legendary. It needs an epic that I haven't seen yet. I don't remember exactly what it's called. But. Okay, here we go. Rogue. 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 All classes. Tentacled Menace. Each player draws a card, swap their cost. Okay, well, that's a high variance play, because that could do some really good things, and that could do some really bad things. Nice. Alright. 12 to go. Lucky 12? That was lucky 13. Maybe lucky 12? A dozen left? Oh, there it is. That's the last one. Alright. Come on, Valdris or Kronk. One of the two. Ankar! Alright. Well, I didn't realize that was a legendary weapon. Wow. Ankar. That's got some real snowball potential. Arr! Alright, well that's probably the last one. I got 11 to go, so that's probably the last one. hoping for Tonka and Yang Ghoul customization for Tauren. I know there's more of a long shot. That'd be really cool. I mean, you could almost say that High Mountain should have been a customization option. I mean, they even refer to themselves as Tauren from time to time. So, but that recruitment quest was really kind of cool. I like doing that, and kind of foreshadowed some of the things that would happen with Ebison. I can't think of his name. The black dragon that hangs out with them. Oh, there's another epic. Come on, Rogue. Paladin. I've really got to find myself a Paladin deck. Alright. That was nice. Double rares. I know Taliesin was really hoping for playable Tuskar, and they had some Tuskar models, so I was like, okay, well, maybe. I wonder if, I guess the quest would be too slow in Pirate Warrior. If there's a kind of a quest warrior. Oh, another epic. Come on, Rogue! Shaman, another dragon pack. Okay. Sensing there's a pattern here. Ebonhorn, that's him. Ebison is his actual dragon name. Ebonhorn. It kind of foreshadowed some of the stuff that would go on with him. There's a ton of characters from Hearthstone that I would love to see them bring over to WoW at some point. Tasty fly fish. What great art. Give a dragon in your hand +2/+2. But as a Murloc? Like, the Death Rattle hand buff Murloc. I don't know. That one, I'm going to get kind of side-eye that one, unfortunately. The Ritual Chopper. 3 to go. Nope. Clear the way. 2 to go. Another epic. Come on, Rouge. Rouge. Whoa. That's pretty. Not what I wanted, but that's really good stats too. 3/4 drop. Dang. There are some insane stats on some of these. I love too how like, oh wow, okay, that is the only common. So I got a rare, and then an epic. Come on, Rouge. Rouge! Dread Raven. Has +3 attack for every other Dread Raven you can control. Okay. Some sort of like copy deck, I guess. Maybe the rights. Alright, so I got 570. So I think, considering I didn't get a couple cards I was really hoping to get, so I think we're gonna, even though there's a pretty low chance. Okay, so Shadows. Okay, so Rastakhan is going away. Boomstay's going away, and Witchwood's going away. That's the next one. So really don't want to be putting much of your resources into these 3 expansions. Like if there's a legendary or something that completes the deck, really think long and hard. These 3 should be fine because they're going to be around for a while. Like they're going to be around all next year. So until April of 2021. So you want anything from this guy, but I think I'm just going to keep buying these. So we'll buy our last 5. Buy. There we go. We'll open these up. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to take a chance here. I doubt we'll get anything, but it's worth a shot. Horde Pillager. Probably going to have some pretty big holes in these decks that I've prepped, unfortunately. And it just seems like everybody else like has all the cards already. Like, it's just amazing. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're just buying them. I mean, I had 120 packs. So, guess they just have all the dust in the world. Righteous Cause. Ooh, there's a golden. I guess, too, I really could, you know, go after my goldens a little bit and get more dust, so. But I don't worry about it too much because, again, I've been playing Battlegrounds so much, and they've been a blast. And we're getting 3 new Battleground heroes. Sylvanas and 2 others, I can't remember who. Last one. And I have the sad. Alright, so let's go over here. Alright, so if we look at the collection, how bad are we looking here? Let's see. Pirate Warrior, missing Sky Barge. After you summon a pirate, deal 2 damage, and missing a Captain Greenskin. Okay. 3 cards short. They're missing 2 Sky Barges. Okay, so the Galakron, again missing Sky Barge, interesting. Okay, so that's a very similar kind of deck. This is got Galakron, 3 cards again. Highlander. Frizz, Kinderroost. Reno, there's the Crowd Roaster I was talking about. And Dragon Queen. Yep. Okay, so I'm missing 4 there. Okay. Look at Dragon Druid. Another Kinderroost. That looks like it's a pretty popular neutral. That's a rare. There's Crowd Roaster again. There's Ysera. Yeah, I don't think I rolled great on the Legendaries this time around, but it's going to happen sometimes. Let's see. Ranas change the health of all enemy minions to 1. Wow. Dano, okay, Dino Tamer, and there's Dragon Queen again. So that's another popular one. Nope. And my Treant deck. Just Goru. So I can probably find something to replace Goru with. Goru the Might Tree. Which is a nice power spike, but it's only 1 card short. So 3, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. Let's look at my Priest. Missing a second Fate Weaver and missing Kronks. That's really it. Yeah, Kronks is definitely something I'm going to have to think about crafting. 3 short. What else am I missing? Wait a minute. 3 short. You sure? Kronks and a Fate Weaver. I only see 2 that I'm missing. That's weird. Plague of Death, Plague of Death. I see that one. I see that one. What else I'm missing? Say 3. Oh well. Alright, so it's 27. The copy deck. Mind Flayer. Another Envoy. And Murzan. That could be an interesting deck. No, 4 cards short. Tempo. This is more of a tempo. Vecina. Okay, here's the overload support I was looking for. I was wondering about that. While you're overloaded, your other minions have to attack, and there's another Kronks. Only 2 cards short there. Dragon Hand. I'm missing Saku. Wow. And Feldris. Dark Skies. Yeah. Dragon Breeder. It's a rare. 5 cards short. Zoo! Veiled Worshipper and a Solarium. Yeah, I don't have a Solarium. That's some ways back. Okay. Malagos Rogue. Umbra Skulker. Add 3 coins to your hand. That's probably pretty important for Malagos. And there's Heist Baron. Yeah. that could maybe, I don't know if you necessarily have to, now that the coins probably really help though. So that'd be something I'd have to craft. 3 cards short. I don't see the third card again, but that's alright. Pirate Rogue. I actually have everything for a Pirate Rogue. So this is a very aggressive deck. Hook Scimitar, and basically you try just to put all kind of pirates on the board and then unleash a cannon barrage. And it's an aggressive deck. So, and you got your prep to make cannon barrage even less expensive. Mirrors if you just, have to draw. So that one's actually complete. This is one I was looking at earlier that, but I don't have Talanji, so this really relies on Talanji. You build up all these minions in your hand, you play Talanji, she puts them out on the board. But I think I'm going to get rid of that one. Nope. I'll get rid of that one. Yes, I'm sure. And here's Waxadread. This is what I needed here, this Necronium Apothecary. Curious. See, I only think I'm missing one, and it's saying 2. I wonder if it's counting the... Alright, so let's go over here. 3,000 dust. That's almost... That's 2 legendaries. So, 2 legendaries is my choice. Or some other stuff, so... 306 commons, 74 1 epic. That's got to be that shaman epic that I saw. Okay. So, let's go ahead and kill it. There we go. Alright. Not crazy about Pirate Rogue. Get back here, Waxadread. This feels like a really necessary card here. Celiac, Stowaway, Dragon Scorcher, Whelp, Shadow of Death. Okay. So there are different ways to fire it. And there are other death rattles that he could draw too. Alright, I think we'll take the chance on him. Go ahead and create him, even though... How much dust do you have? About 12k. About 12k dust. Get the afterlife without the aftertaste. Oh, there was 2 of them in this deck. Alright, well I'm only going to do 1. I'll do a Blink Fox. There we go. Alright, so that's the Waxadread. Almost like, wow, I'm way off of that one. I'm pretty close on the tempo version though. Missing Vicina and Kronks. Galakron. No. I wonder if there's a... well, save up after a while. So I got what I've got for a Paladin deck. Alright, so... Let's go back here. I got a ton of Paladin cards. Quest Paladin Albatross. Dragon mid-range. Let's see, where's the Paladin decks? Donaldin, Taunt Quest Paladin, Quest, Pirate, Handbuff Dragon, Wild Holy Royal. Let's see. I need to find a... So we're going to find a Paladin deck here to mess around with. Okay. I think I saw one over here. Just going to grab a quick string off of a Paladin deck. Treant Druid. Dragon. Yeah. Oh wow, I'm missing a lot for that. There we go. No neutral paladin. There it is. Oh, this has got Shrivala. Well, let's see what we got here, because I've got several of those. So let's see what I can do with this. Come on, computer. Wow, I'm really running slow on this. So we'll put the. I'll be sure to put the link to this deck in the description. So let's go to collection. All right, and give me a new deck, and let's pop it in. And while that's popping in, we'll go here, and so here's the deck we're going to try. Okay, so we're missing a new challenger. That's a bummer. And we're missing Shrivala. So let's see what we can replace that with. Subdue's nice. That's more removal. Let's try Avenging Wrath. And let's do Siamat. Okay. Alright. So this is kind of a hand buff thing. Get to a trip some. Okay, so basically that could be interesting. Alright, well, I'm not exactly sure what your game plan is for this guy. Let's see, does he say anything? He really doesn't. Terrible deck with no win condition that's overpassed by even a single non-aggro deck. Alright, well, if we get run over, we'll just say okay. I'll try something else. We'll do casual because this doesn't sound like it's going to end well for us. Alright. Sounds like this might be a little bit of a weak deck, which is entirely possible. But I got so many of those Paladin Legendaries. Yeah. Shaman! Alright. Let's see. Don't need you yet. Don't need you yet. It doesn't really give me a good play though. Add 5 random Paladin cards to your hand. My goodness. Okay, Corrupt the Waters. Okay. I got no good play here. I've got this. So turn 2 I can play the Bronze Dragon, I can play Call Adventurer, I can play that. So I really don't need Lifesteal, but I do need to discover.
Of course it's the right way.
Wow. Could put me a little behind on the board if I do Call Adventure, but I don't need Lifesteal yet. Go ahead and do that. See what we get.
Job's done.
Okay. That's it? Draw the lowest, yeah, that was it. Oh yeah, I've got Arthas. That's going to give him some good stuff there. Drat. There we go. Wasn't a super efficient turn, but I got the Divine Shield up. I'm trying to remember how you got Arthas. There must have been something. Okay. I was trying to protect that that guy. Ooh. Wow. Just go for the gusto, huh? This is a heal paladin, basically. Got 4 mana. Let's discover a dragon. Big old whelp, Malagos, let's do Brightwing. Okay. That was a really good proc of him getting that Titanic. Ah, wow. That was about perfect. This deck does have a lot of healing though. Excellent. Just lost his taunt. Alright, well I gotta get rid of that. I gotta deal with that evil totem. And that's a pretty good way to do it. Bye bye. Clear. Too hard. You had to beat Knights of the Frozen Throne every class, I think, on hard mode. Yeah, I remember that not being easy. I remember being really frustrated. Like that was not an easy thing to do. This guy's just lackey all over the place, huh? Ugh, there's that Draconic lackey. So powerful. We've got a lot of cards. Give me something good. Interesting. There we go. Hmm. 8 left. Wow. We're definitely behind. But I got a lot of healing in this deck. The spell. Really may not matter. Wow. He must be setting up for a bloodlust, so I can figure. I don't have a taunt. Well, let's see what he's got. Let's see, he may have what he needs. Yeah, I remember doing that, and I remember it being very hard. Wow. That's a great proc off his Draconic. Get spell damage. Excellent. 11/11. Okay. Play this.
In time, all fools are possible.
Follow the rule. Evil will be purged. Job done.
Okay, we've got 4 left. All right. Wow. Oh, it does gain taunt.
Double time and double pay.
Okay. I guess I want to play that first. Not yet. 3.
Good explorer comes prepared.
Ooh. restore both heroes to full health. That could be interesting. Or move quickly. Let's do this.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. Let's see what we got now. Ooh, earthquake. Very cool. Nice. Alright. 4 left. It's only 2. Don't have enough room to add that many, so let's put a big old thing on the board.
There is little time.
Okay. Ooh. Dragon, dragon, dragon. Okay, it's dragon. Excellent.
Act now. Put your faith in the light. Reporting for duty. There is little time.
Let's see what he does here. Yeah, I just don't have a need to heal right now. Okay.
I must act now. I feel bad for you. The light will be purged. The battle will be purged. There is little time.
Oh! Ah! That's terrible.
I will act as your skill,
I think we're gonna lose.
I must act now. Shatter. Evil will be purged. There is little time.
And he hit that perfectly.
Of course it's the right way.
Okay. Let's hit it first.
By Shabala's light, will be purged.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Reporting for duty. Shatter. Job done.
Okay, so now I've got to play these guys. 5 random paladin cards.
The ocean's still
Ugh.
and the heavens
Okay. Yeah, it's a ball game.
Impurity will not be tolerated.
Nothing. Okay. missing all kind of cards for that. Ugh. That quest, Decky was playing that quest Galakron. I mean, I'm missing all kind of cards. Well, just Krunks, really. That's weird. Let's replace. Let's see him at. Alright. Let's give that a shot. Quest Galakron. Let's see, I need to find... Mage.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Rush, invoke Galakron. Let's see. Invoke Galakron twice.
Job done.
Okay. So we're going to play the deck that we just lost to. And what I'm doing right now is I am trying
Little time.
to find the link to the list to put in the chat for you. Okay. Very cool. Alright, let's see. Highlander, Druid, Galakron Control Priest. I think... I think it's this one right here, so... Let's go ahead and... Come on, computer. Computer's acting a little slow. There we go. So I think we're playing that one now. I think. Alright, so she should go ahead and kill that. This seems like kind of a aggressive deck here. And I'm not going to do anything with that. Invoke, invoke. Yeah, getting that evil totem helps early, but didn't get it. Okay. Deal 3 damage to random enemy minion. Well, there's no one to deal damage to. Okay. Well, I guess what we'll do here then is we'll play the Elementalist. We're not really getting any friction right now. A lot of these are really good tempo plays, but I don't really need tempo plays right now. Let's go ahead and do this. It'll give me it's not. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. There's 3. Alright, so I just need to make some progress toward my quest at this point before she really gets going. Okay, well, I've got this that I can use to take out him. And it's just one. Okay. Ooh, that's alright. I can still use him. She's got card advantage right now, but that's not a huge deal. Ah, it was random. I didn't realize that. I messed that up. I could have done that much better than I did. Much better. I messed that up. Could have done that much better than I did. I basically ran out my cards. 4.
You're
All right.
not ready for this.
Secret? Oh, good. Okay, no secret. All right, good. We need card draw. Something awful. Okay, we'll just hold that there for now. Really messed up that play earlier. Could have done that so much better, but I didn't realize it was random. Gotta get used to these new cards, you know, get a feel for them.
Is it cold in here? Or is it just me?
Ray of Frost. I think that's the one I got, that Chinvala, yeah. Nice. Five.
Mortals are so squishy. Mortals are so squishy.
Okay. All right, got a pack. What do you know? Let's see if we got anything good. Yeah, nothing really. All right. Let's see here. Gonna give. Where is it? Oh. Don't have my Waxadread handy. Let me make sure I can put that up. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm going to try this guy here. Kill that. Kill that. Alright, going to give this a shot. There we go. Alright. Very curious about this deck. Where does it go? Waxadread. Not willing to risk my rank just yet. You gotta kind of get used to these new cards, these new decks. Ooh! Rogue versus Rogue.
None can escape my fury. I am the iron hand of justice.
Alright, well. At least I've got a coin, so coin to 3. Will be a good play there. That's late. It's late. Late. Can use Alexstrasza offensively or defensively, depending on if this is a more aggressive deck or a less aggressive deck. Should find out fairly quickly. Golden Hero. I feel like I face a lot of Golden Heroes anymore. Ooh,
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
it's a good play. At least that give me lots of cards to play with. Yep, that's all right. Tempo. Oh, even more cards. Got 8 in hand, so 8 to 5. So that's what I call card advantage. When you've got more cards in your hand than they have in their hand, it generally just means that you have more options, more things you can do. So, of course, most of mine are... Galacon. Very nice. Draw a card. Draw 1 card. It costs 0. I wonder if she's Malagos. No, let's not do that. Let's do this. Another Waxadread. Another Waxadread. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, she may have Waxadread. This may be a Waxadread mirror, although she's already got her. She's ahead of me on that if it is. Draw 3 cards, cost 3 less for holding a dragon. Well, that's nice, but not really what I'm after here, so.
Double time and double thanks.
Justice is mine.
Let's see what she's got. Big ol' whelp.
Blood and plunder.
Okay.
Oh, up to no good.
Just setting that up now, huh? Oh, that worked out well.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Justice is mine.
Okay. Alright, so let's see what she's got for that Necronian Blade. Draw 2 cards. Wow, she might be Malagos. Would not stun me if she's Malagos.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Okay.
Wait for me!
Can't draw 3 cards, I got a full hand.
Wait for me! Wait for me!
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Wait for me! Wait for me!
Don't think I have any 1-cost cards. I can't activate Reno, and I don't have any Treants. Those are 3 really terrible things, but. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. Ah, she had Fan and Eyes. That was the worst way that turn could have gone for me.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
That was probably enough tempo to lose the game right there. There's nothing I can do. Yep. 17 cards in and she got her AoE. I'm pretty much toast, I think.
I see a vision in the flames.
Raiding Party Betrayal. Let's see, I got 8. That's too many.
Justice is mine.
Now that helped out a little bit. Kind of got me back in my good graces there. Don't think I've got any 1-mana minions, so I don't think that's really going to help me much. This feels like a Malagos deck. Yeah. Okay. What you gonna drop? What you wanna drop? Spell. Ah, there he is.
Wait for me!
Got too many cards in my deck.
Justice is mine.
I don't know if I've got a Fan of Knives in this deck. 18, 15. Thing is, I can't afford to draw 3 cards. Gonna need my cartoots eventually. Yep. Yep. Chimanetti. Nope. 12, 13, 14. Nope. That Fan and Eyes was probably more than I could have responded to. I can't deal with both of those. Cards. Oh, that would have been nice earlier. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Not yet. Nine cards. Come on, something good.
Justice is mine.
Okay. Alright.
Is full.
Nice, that helped. Still way behind, but I really didn't want to play him because that would have messed up my tog waggle. Discover a dragon. That would probably be a good play. We both got fairly 9 cards, 10 cards. Chimanetti.
On the wings of evil.
Well, that would have helped, but there's anything I can do here? Nope. I'll try this again.
Smart moves. I concede.
First night, it's hard because you don't know what's going to work, and I can't really do a complete deck, so. This is supposed to be like a really deck is supposed to really be one that can push it, so. Another rogue, wow.
Versus Valera.
No.
None can escape my fury. I got my Wax Dread and my Togwagger right at the bat, but I'm going to be struggling here. He has a dragon, right? Yes, I can play her. Wow, that's aggressive. That's an aggressive play. I cannot do that.
I see a vision.
Why not? Cannon Barrage, Walk the Plank, Eviscerate. Probably going to need Eviscerate. Okay. That's going to do a ton of Wax of Dreads. Way too far away. Blink Fox, excellent.
Prophecy.
That'll keep pressure on. Ooh. Now she's got a Fan of Knives that'll kill it, but there's nothing really something I can do. Nice. Okay.
Go ahead.
Justice is mine.
Let's see. Will she waste a Fan of Knives just to kill that, or will she do something else? I see. Okay. Another dragon.
Vision into flames.
Gonna get an Assassinate in my hand.
Justice is mine.
We can stealthed, leaving the Assassin stealthed.
I will act as your skin.
Okay. Invoke Galakron. Oh, because that got... Okay, so that did 2. So... Kill him, and then these 2 can kill him. And I will probably play that. Whoa! I lost my connection. Not good. Come back! Okay.
Goodbye.
Cards it.
Justice is mine.
Big ol' whelp. There we go. Eight, 6. So yeah, I've got a good move there. 7 copies already. That'll be fantastic. Let's see what he does.
Come dance to my
Okay. That doesn't really help him much because his battle cry doesn't fire. Okay.
prophecy. Justice is mine. Love the bit of wind in me.
There we go. Alright, so basically I'm setting up a Waxodred play here. So assuming I don't lose my Necronium Blade, I'll play Waxodred, I'll play Togwaggle. Okay. Okay. Nope, not worried about that. Okay. Ooh, another Necronium Blade. So go ahead and kill him. Kill him. Play Wax. Play Togwaggle.
The pleasure is mine.
Free fallen. Justice is
And
mine.
proc it. 27 cards. And I have another Necronium, which I can proc, but I really want to use this if he'll live. Depends on if she kills him or not. Okay. Good. That's probably out of the... Unless she's Malagos, and then that wasn't good. Ah, very nice. Ooh, that's 9.
I hope you like my invention.
That's 9. I will take that
I
play.
hope you like my invention.
She certainly acted like Malagos. Yeah, she's a Malagos rogue. Galakron Malagos. Okay. So now what I need to do is I need my stowaway. I need my stowaway.
Your treasure for your life. Job done.
Okay, I got my shadows working. Nine cards left. It's going to take too long.
Tender flesh for the dragon.
I am reborn. Wax, give me the touch of the
Ugh.
put that down too. Need stowaway. 8 cards left. This is probably not going to work out for me. I'm looking for stowaway. It's going to give her armor, but I'm not worried about that. Mind Flayer car.
So many options.
Alright. This does feel like Malagos.
I got the best deal.
Yep, it's Malagos. Yep. It's just Malagos.
I'm out of cards.
She's gonna combo me. There, stowaway.
Sneaking on board was a bad idea.
No treasure for your life. No treasure for your life.
Justice is mine.
Well, can she pull off the combo? Does it take 1 turn or 2?
You are too late.
Kronks.
His return is nigh.
See, it seems like everybody's got every card. Okay. This is different. Okay. Interesting.
Dark in the skies. Nightmare reigns. You are too late. His return is nigh. Your treasure
Okay.
His return is nigh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's the combo.
You are too late. His return is nigh.
Smart move.
Not gonna play with it. Oh, I have not picked good decks. I seem to be struggling to find a good deck right now. And that whole deck was based around Kronks, which I didn't get. So, do I craft it or do I just wait? And when you wanna be conservative on crafting right off the bat, it's a little hard on these opening nights. So we'll try this again. That was a cool deck, but
Jaina
that was against a combo deck, and that game plan wasn't gonna work.
can escape my fury.
I preferred the coin there. It may take me a little while to really find a deck that will work. Because usually there'll be an initial like, okay, these are the really good decks, and then the problem is like, yeah, but I can't play any of those decks. I don't have any cards. So wow, my friends just opened up Dragon Queen. I don't think I did great on the Legendaries this time around. I kind of struggled a little bit getting anything good. So maybe a little bit of a struggle. Raid the Sky Temple. Oh, double sap. That is not the opening hand that I was looking for.
Mine.
Be careful too. Make sure I don't get caught by a counter spell.
Yep. I need something to activate those miscreants. Okay, well I'm holding a dragon, so go ahead and do that. Sinister Strike, because that'll let me activate the miscreant. Yep.
Justice is mine.
Alright. See what the Jaina player wants to do here. So I've already got Laxadread, but I haven't drawn Togwaggle yet. So
What to do? What to do?
alright. So we'll do this. And that'll give us good. That'll allow us to use one of these guys to proc the other miscreant. And that'll let me put some pressure on the board. Alright. Let's see what she's gonna do here. What's that one? Discover a Dragon. There are a lot of Discover a Dragon cards, which normally would be bad because most time dragons have really big stats, but they got a ton of these little dragons now, so it's not as big a deal.
Double time and double play.
Up to no good? Me too.
Okay, give me a 3/4, take out the dragon. Alright, good. Alright, so she may be able to Blizzard. She could coin Blizzard. How many cards do I have? I have 7. So if I can play this and this, that'll open up some room. Then you need to play this draw card. The other thing is this deck, it kind of feels like or looks like, probably to the other player, they probably first thought, oh no, it's Malagos Rogue. So they probably will try to go a little aggressive. Had 2 1-cost spells to your hand?
You win.
Okay. I'll take it. Alright. Let's go back to my collection. Let me get rid of that paladin. That was healing, but then that doesn't seem like healing is really going to be something you want to worry about now. Okay. Let's see my priest here. What are we missing for this guy? A second Fate Weaver, which probably pretty important, and a Kronx. Okay. Well, let's see what we can replace with. Yeah. We'll do you, Sarah. This is probably not going to work, but that Fate Weaver's kind of important. Why does it keep saying I'm 1 short? That's weird. And take that 40 dust. Get us back almost to 12k. No, I don't. What card am I missing? Oh. Let's see. I think there may be a bug there. So, Galakron Priest. Okay, so this is... Go. That is this one. Okay. Some sort of bug. So, there's a card. What is going? 30 out of 30. I don't understand this at all. Yeah, sure. Finish it automatically. I'm like stuck in a loop. It will not see that it's a full deck. All right. That is very strange. There's definitely a bug here. Definitely a bug. No, there's definitely a bug. Alright, well, let's see. Let's close Hearthstone. I think we found a bug. Let's restart Hearthstone. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see if that fixed it.
Find a seat if you can.
Alright, try this again. Alright. No, it still doesn't see it as a full deck. That is so weird. It's full, but it will not see it as a full deck. It won't let me play it. That is so weird. Nope. Ah, that's annoying. Alright, we'll do one more. That's annoying.
Thrall versus the Thunder King.
Little shaman action, huh?
I am the slayer of kings and gods. For Doomhammer.
Transform one of your minions into a copy of this. Alright, so we're going second. Okay, that's pretty good.
Overcharged and ready to
He's doing the overload deck. Okay. Has +1 attack while you have overloaded mana crystals. Man, oh man. That's going to be too late, but I'm going to pick it up because I may need that defense.
Mortals are so
Ugh.
squishy.
Wow. Just straight aggro. I'm going to make it to turn 6.
Ready for this.
Okay.
Of course it's the right way.
Double time and double pay.
This wasn't on the map.
There we go. That keeps us in the game. So I got 6 on board.
Double the power, double the stars.
Chain and heavy. Aggro, aggro, and more aggro.
Mortals are so squishy. Bend to my will.
Alright, we go. Well, let's give him something to think about. We're overloaded. Ugh. Nitty. Ugh. I'm overloaded.
Bend to my will.
Okay. Well. Let's see if it's got 11. Jeez. We're going to go with toads. Nitty. Just straight aggro. Well, if this is what I got to look forward to in this expansion, I may not be playing much of it. Okay. There we go. Just staying alive best we can. Really would have loved to use my hero power, but I just needed to get the health on board.
The oceans turn and the heavens cry.
See him at.
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
Wind Fury and Rush. And you're dead. Gonna have to try to use our hair power and get some card draw now. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. Okay.
Firebomb ready!
Takes care of that.
I hope you like my invention.
4.
Double compound Verano extra.
Barista.
Spice coming right up.
All right. Lucky. Look, I'll look for an overload spell now. Oh, wow.
Mortals are so squishy.
Oh, if you're sure.
Come on. What are we doing? Why are we not? Did I get DC'd? Something's wrong. I think I got DC'd.
There is little time.
Yeah, I got DC'd. There we go.
Job done.
3. I could really use some Gallercron right now. And I will take that. Let's go for a dragon. Let's see. No. I'll take that. Yes, I got a taunt. Whoo! And we'll take that too. Alright. There we go. Alright, I got a taunt. I got healing and a taunt. Okay. Yes! Whew. That was close. Alright, well, we're going to call it a night there, guys. Thank you all for coming out. Hope everybody had a good time. And we'll do it again next week.